Hello, taste buds, and welcome back to another episode of the podcast. I'm your host, Evan.
And I'm your host, Gabe.
And you're listening to a podcast where we typically would acquire and review the latest and greatest snacks,
so that you would know what to try and what not to buy.
But today is a very special episode. You're watching a celebration, episode 100 of the Snack Kings podcast. Snack Kings.
Super Testers.
Super Testers.
Super Tasters. These are their reviews.
Thanks for watching the Super Tasters podcast, Jack.
The Super Tasters podcast.
The Super Tasters podcast.
Super Tasters. Super Tasters. The Super Tasters podcast. The Super Tasters podcast. 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 The
Super
Tasters podcast. Super Tasters podcast. The Super Tasters
podcast.
The Super Tasters podcast. The Super Tasters podcast. The Super Tasters. The Super Tasters podcast.
The Super
Tasters podcast. The Super Tasters podcast. The Super Tasters podcast. The Super
Tasters podcast.
The Super Tasters
Podcast.
The Super Tasters podcast. The Super Tasters podcast. The Super Tasters podcast. The Super Canada Tasters. I tried to trick it, tried to do a little quick. The Super Tasters podcast. The Super Tasters podcast. The Super Tasters
Podcast.
It's the Super Tasters podcast. 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 That's right, baby. We did it. We made it. And what an achievement. What a feat. I'm so proud. I'm so happy to even be here. You know, so few podcasts even get past episode 10, let alone episode 100. It definitely feels like an achievement. We've been doing this for years now, and we wanted to do something special. We wanted to splash out, and that's what we did. We wanted to put those Patreon dollars to work. No, that's a joke. Partially. Most of it was from TikTok, actually, ad revenue. We've got a lot of fancy snacks to try. So we've got some potato chips, some fancy potato chips that are imported from Spain.
That's right.
So those are the, what's the name of those bad boys?
So these ones are the Bonilla a la Vista.
It is a whole can, so hopefully they taste good. And we actually got those to pair with as well. We got an expensive, genuine can of caviar.
That's right.
Which I believe that was over, what was, how much was it?
I think it was like $90
It's like 120 after shipping.
Yeah.
So, and it's like, you'll see it. It's tiny. So we're going to eat these. We're going to eat these with the caviar. We've got this box over here of the very exclusive limited edition, only 1,000 boxes made. These are the Oreo Thins Cherry Blossom Matcha flavored. It's half and half cherry blossom, half matcha. Had to special order these off of eBay. And there's only 1,000 made. Very limited edition, very exclusive. We really wanted to splash out on this episode and buy things that we normally wouldn't buy, spend a lot more money. Spend a lot more money than we would normally spend on an episode because, we usually review 10 snacks per week, which can be pretty expensive. But this is, way, way, way crazy. We've also got, that is most likely going to end up being our weird food here, is the Doritos vodka. So this is from a brand called Empirical, and this is a Doritos spirit. It's not necessarily a vodka, but it is a spirit. It is flavored like Doritos. Now, this bottle is like $100 online. But this brand, Empirical, I reached out to them and I said, hey, you know what? We're a couple of big shots. Me and my brother, we're a couple of hot shots. You might have heard of us, the Super Tasters podcast. And no, they very generously sent us not only this $100 bottle of Doritos vodka for free, absolutely free, didn't even have to pay for shipping, but they also kindly sent us 2 more bottles of liquor. What do we have over there?
So over on my side, we have the Empirical Cilantro. So this is a cilantro liqueur, as well as their Ayuk, I believe, is Ayuk or Ayuk. It's a spirit that's made with it looks like it has some Saison yeast. It's got some botanicals. It's got some Pilsner malt, and it's made with a pasilla paste. It's like a peppery paste. So it's like a peppery, herby kind of liquor, if I am not mistaken.
And that's not like a tequila or a vodka. Like that's just completely their own thing
Exactly.
that they created.
Yeah, it seems like that's kind of the name of the game for the brand. Is they're just kind of making their own stuff. They're very innovative and they're very experimental.
And I'm so excited to try this experiment, which definitely is an experiment, the Doritos spirit. And I'm so excited to give an unbiased review.
Thank you again to Empirical.
So what you won't see here is the can of caviar that is currently chilling in the fridge. It will pull it out when it's ready. And the can that we ordered of Surströmming. So you might have seen videos such as these. Of people reviewing Surströmming and having a very good time doing so. Now, that wasn't going to be our weird food for the episode, and that's actually why we postponed this episode twice, missing 2 weeks of uploads, waiting for the can to get here. And wouldn't you know it, it got here, and it was just swollen and dented. The expiration date on the can appeared to be scrubbed off. We took a little bit of a deep dive and looked a little bit more closely at the reviews that we read on Amazon. And guys, don't order Surströmming from Amazon.
All right, taste buds, it's time to open up the Surströmming. I got the water so that when the gas sprays out, hopefully I'm going to minimize splashback on the cameraman. And we're going to see if we have the meats.
Hold it lower.
Lower?
It's got to be completely submerged.
Oh, yeah. No, so what I'm doing is I'm going to clamp on.
Okay.
Okay. And then we're going under. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
We broke the seal.
We got contact. We got contact.
Okay, don't waterlog the fish. If the seal's broken, you should be able to pull it up because it's not going to spurt out.
Okay.
You just want the gas to escape.
I can smell it. Do you smell it?
Yeah, it smells kind of like trash juice.
Yeah, it does smell like trash juice. Oh,
Okay,
it's hard to do this sitting down. We've had the initial gas release. It honestly doesn't smell as bad as I thought it was going to smell. It smells kind of sulfury, like onions or garlic. Oh man, it's foamy. Sorry, I have to get a couple of points of contact to make sure this opens. I'm trying to do this as carefully as possible so as not to spray Evan. Oh my gosh, every little increase, every little raise, I have to I'm so scared. Even the can opener doesn't want to open it. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. Go here. Oh, it's getting worse. The smell is getting worse the more open it's getting. It's starting to smell more pungent and acidic. It's getting stinkier. Okay, I'm gonna take care of this little notch, and then I'm gonna pry open with the fork. I think it's the best I'm gonna get it. Okay. Okay, it's pretty sludgy.
I'm seeing no fillets.
Man, that smells bad. Oh, we got some.
Oh, fish it out.
We got some solids. It's mostly bone. I see a little bit of meat. Wow, it smells really, really strong. I think it's pretty much spines. I'm trying to see if we got any meat on there. I see the tiniest bit right here. Wow. Wow, it's a very sharp, pungent smell. It's a lot of spine. I don't think we got a whole lot of meat in this one. We definitely got a can that was a little bit too aged.
Do not order it from Amazon. You are most likely going to get a can that has been fermenting for too long. It is going to be entirely mush. There will not be any fish fillets. It is just going to liquefy. There will be nothing for you to review on your podcast for episode 100. So we were only able to salvage a very tiny, perhaps fish intestine. We're not really sure what it is that was floating in the muck.
But it's episode 100, baby.
It is.
So you know we're gonna taste it.
We are gonna bite into it and see what it tastes like. And you know, we'll go ahead and show you the clip of us opening the can if we haven't already. I'll probably put that earlier. And so yeah, so this entire episode collectively cost, you know, if we're not counting the bottles we got for free, thankfully we got those for free.
Thank you, Empirical.
This whole episode cost probably around, oh gosh, so just under or just about $300, I would say, not counting the liquor that we got for free. So we're splashing out, and you know, that's what happens when you're in the big leagues, when you're a hot shot. I got something to show you guys. I know you're not probably going to recognize this. Take a look at this.
Look at that.
It's called money.
That's our special guest star, Benjamin Franklin.
That's right. And he's done a lot of crazy stuff. And guess what? We forgive him because we're in the 1%. So that's what we do. Birds of a feather, baby. Nice. Let me get some dirty dollars all over my fingers before we eat the potato chips. I guess we're starting with the potato chips. But before we dive in to the actual food, I just wanted to give some quick statistics. So we've now done over 100 episodes. Well, exactly. I won't say over.
Yeah.
Of the podcast. Well, I guess over 100 if you count the snack of the year, the Snacky Awards episode. So here are just some quick statistics for where we're at right now in our podcasting career. Out of all the episodes of the Super Tasters, over the course of 100 episodes, we have tried over 1,089 snacks on the podcast.
Wow.
So over 1,000 snacks total. Those include 44 kinds of soda, with the most prolific, the most popular soda. Can you guess what it is? What brand?
Mountain Dew.
You're correct. Mountain Dew. We've tried over 8 new flavors of Mountain Dew on the podcast. We've tried over 45 ice creams. And can you guess the most prolific ice cream brand?
Ben and Jerry's.
Nope, not quite.
Oh, then I'm going to say Van Leeuwen.
Wow. He's 0 for
Okay.
2. 17 of those ice cream flavors were Little Debbie's ice creams.
Oh my gosh, how could I have forgotten the Little Debbie's? That's crazy.
We have tried over 123 candies on the podcast. And can you guess which type of candy, what brand of candy we've tried the most of?
Reese's?
Nope. Another terrible guess from my co-host Gabe, but that's okay. It's a celebration, so it's not about put downs. It's about pickups. And I want him to pick up the pace.
Kit Kat.
You're right about Kit
Okay,
Kat.
yes.
We've tried over 66 flavors of Kit Kat on the podcast, perhaps more than any human alive, except for, I guess, Sir Arthur Kit Kat.
True.
We have eaten over 402 potato chips. Or I will say 402 chips. That includes tortilla chips. Obviously, Dorito is not a potato chip. We've had over 402 types of chips. You want to guess number 3?
Number 3.
Well, what's our top 3 in order? What would you say it is?
I would say Lay's. I would say Doritos. And then I would say, the number 3. I mean, it'd be cool if it was like hers. Hers, sorry. Recently discovered that it's hers, not hairs. But I'll say Cheetos.
Okay, so that is not a chip. I will give you one more guess.
Okay. Pringles.
Okay, you have successfully guessed the top 3, but not in the correct order. You're very close. Doritos are actually going to be 3rd. We've tried over 48 flavors of Doritos on this podcast, of new flavors of Doritos and new flavors to us, including foreign and domestic. We have tried over 59 flavors of Pringles at number 2. And again, that includes foreign and local flavors. And number 1, you were correct with Lay's. We've tried over 79 flavors of Lay's potato chips
79.
on the podcast. And collectively, we have made about 86 hours of content. Earlier on, we were trying to have episodes be about an hour long. Now we try to shoot for around 45 minutes. So those are the stats, guys, for where we're at right now with the podcast. And what a long, strange trip it's been.
It has.
What do you think? Do you want to crack open those potato chips?
Yeah.
This giant can of Bonilla a la Vista, imported from Spain. Ooh, I'm excited to crack into those. This has just been sitting on my counter.
I'm legitimately going to have to pry these open.
Like a paint can. Do you have... I've got...
Give your keys or something?
I have my keys.
Then I guess you'll do the honors.
My key snaps in half. Okay. I hope this isn't just full of a bunch of snakes that shoot out. $50, by the way. Now,
Very nice.
Did we want to splash out and try something that we wouldn't normally try or wouldn't normally... Wow. Even when it's $50 and it's a giant tin that doesn't need to have any air in it because it's not a bag of chips, even then do they fill it only half full. That's it. Donald, hit the nukes. Spain, you're out of here. Goodbye.
Press the button.
Are you flipping kidding me? It's a celebration.
To be fair, I think that
We got skunked by the Surströmming. We got skunked by the entire nation of Spain. To be fair, to whom?
To be fair, this cost us, because we were importing them from Spain, I think it cost us about $30. But this, I believe, is under $20 if you're buying it in Spain.
I don't give a hoot. It doesn't matter what the price is. This can should be full. And this actually segues great into what I was saying. We didn't just want to buy expensive stuff and stunt on you guys and flex on the audience. We wanted to say, hey, is this worth it? Is it actually worth it to buy $120 worth of 1 ounce or 1 gram or whatever it is of caviar? Is it actually worth... Yeah, 1 egg. Is it actually worth it to buy these potato chips? And I can already tell you no. I can already tell you that no chip is worth $50. I can already tell you that they're still going to scam you. The can isn't full.
The can should be full. There's no real excuse for not filling.
I'm peeking. It's an audio term. I'm a podcaster. All right, let's just see how the chips taste, because these are supposed to be very fancy and very tasty. Let's see what sets them apart. Hopefully the salt balance is really good, and it's much better than just a plain Lay's potato chip or...
So this chip has 3 ingredients, by the way.
Yes.
It is sliced potatoes, olive oil, salt,
Right.
which is why we went with this brand, went with this particular
Very
chip in the first place.
healthy. The chips look good. They're very thin. It's a nice texture. I assume they'll have a nice crunch.
It smells like oil.
It smells like oil and potato.
I mean, yeah, they're good. It's a potato chip.
It's a good texture. They're not too salty. They do taste. It's a nice savory flavor. They taste like a little bit healthier, you know?
Yeah, the aftertaste is really nice. Roasted potato.
It's very clean. I would say, sure. As far as the plain potato chips that I've tried, is this in the upper echelon? Perhaps one of, if not the best. Yeah, I could say this is probably the best plain potato chip I've had.
Definitely the best plain potato chip.
But if I'm eating potato chips, it's already inherently an unhealthy food with the salt and the oil and the whatever. I don't want a plain potato chip. I want a chip with flavor, with spices, with seasoning. I want the red dye.
Yeah, give me.
Give me the red dye. I want the the horse knuckles. I want the gelatin. I want the gluten.
Exactly. We want to eat chips that if you're in California, you'll get cancer.
Yeah. I want it to be like McDonald's fries. I want it to be fried for days in a sort of like forever stew of just beef tallow, you know? I want them to just be sitting there just baking constantly. These are tasty though.
They are good. Like you said, it's the best. It is the best unflavored potato chip I've ever had.
Great
Very nice,
crunch.
clean, not too greasy, perfect
Good
amount of
salt
salt.
balance.
Yeah.
Everything about it is good, except for the price and the fact that it's like the price, like you said, oh, we had to import it. Shipping, is not necessarily in their control. But the fact that it's not even full.
That's the big crime.
Yeah.
Fill the tin. Fill the tin. They're good chips. Fill the tin.
I think it's probably going to be a 5 on flavor, but a 4 on product overall.
I agree.
I can't recommend this as a 5 I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. It's not worth $50 to eat a clean potato chip.
Unless you're filming the 100th episode of your podcast, just get Lay's or I'm trying to remember. There was another original chip I can't remember that we liked, but just get an original chip here. You don't need to get the Spanish ones.
Well, at least we can reseal it, right, with that lid. So that's nice.
That's true.
All right. Now, something I've really been looking forward to. Oh, by the way, Doritos is going to be the weird food. We are going to make a mixed drink with all of these liquors later on.
Yes.
So that'll be towards the end. I think it's time for us to review the caviar.
Time to kick it up a notch.
There it is, boys and girls. This is Marky's caviar ordered online. This is a Kaluga hybrid sturgeon caviar. Look at that. They have a fish sticker.
Little sturgeon sticker, yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. I want to try to preserve that if I can.
Yeah, rip it from the side.
Rip this off. So again, this is, if I'm remembering correctly, after shipping, this was about $120 worth of caviar. And we're going to see if it's really worth it. I've never had real caviar before.
Me neither.
This sticker is
Never been in the
really
big league until
stuck
now.
on. We should have messaged them and see if we could have got the caviar for free. Oh,
True, yeah.
well, I don't know if there's any preserving. I don't know my own strength. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to try the caviar on its own. We do have a neutral spoon, a ceramic spoon that we're going to use.
Which is recommended for caviar. You know, you want to.
So you don't get a metallic taste. I'm going to get a whiff. Actually, not that strong of a smell.
No,
which I think is what you want. I don't think you want an excessive like fishiness. All right, we're gonna try it on its own, and then we're gonna try it on the potato chips with some creme fraiche. All right, just a little bit, worth its weight in gold. All right, actually probably worth more than gold if you're doing off of weight. All right, caviar, Kaluga hybrid.
It's more like kind of green and murky than I was expecting.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I should have taken a bigger spoonful.
Okay, well now I'm gonna like that.
That's good. That's good. No, that's good. It's very man, it feels like I'm eating like fish bait or something. Like it kind of tastes like how I imagine fish bait tastes.
It's good. It's got like a it reminds me of like kind of like salmon or something that
It's creamy.
yeah, it's good.
It's not really overly salty at all.
It does have like a meaty flavor. It tastes more like I'm eating a fish than I'm eating eggs.
Yeah, it's very savory. I'm gonna try some on a chip, just on its own. Let me find a good one here. Now, has there been any point where this has been in my mouth, exciting my tongue, where I thought, yeah, this is worth $120? No. Or $90 if you don't count shipping.
So you're doing just chip caviar.
I'm trying to adjust chip caviar, and then I'm gonna try it with the creme fraiche.
Okay, well, don't leave me out.
It's good. I mean, the saltiness, the potato takes a little bit from the caviar flavor, but they go well together. It's still very, like, the texture is great. It's very creamy.
Dude, for you guys out there that love caviar, have you tried canned sardines? You could,
Dude,
you guys could
we're
save
gonna
a lot
save
of
you
money.
so much money.
Have you guys had smoked oysters?
Do you want to put? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Smoked oysters clear. Wow, this is actually my first time having creme fraiche as well.
I think that was a lot. Sorry.
Yeah, I feel like that's a substantial amount.
Here. Scrape some onto mine.
Yeah.
Do a little creme fraiche drop.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. Well,
South Park reference. All right. Okay. Wait, let me try it. I'm gonna try it on its own. Oh, it's sour cream.
Yeah.
In a different texture.
it's really nice sour cream.
Yeah. It tastes good. Okay.
Fish it up. You're probably gonna have to go with a big scoop for this, if with the creme fraiche, I would imagine.
Big scoop-o mode. All right.
This is like the fanciest thing I feel like I've ever done. If we're counting, the caviar, all this liquor.
Yeah. And that's the idea. We both wanted to celebrate, splash out, do something we wouldn't normally do. But also, like, wow. Oh, let's make sure we get this particular spoon so there wouldn't be a metallic taste. Gabe drops a hunk of $40 worth of caviar on the dirty ass table.
Was it 40?
Wow.
I ate it off the table.
That
baby.
was hard to watch.
I still ate it. Nothing went to waste.
Let's make sure we get the ceramic spoon so we don't contaminate the flavor. Oh, into the cat fur. Right into the cat fur. All right.
Yeah, I'm human. I make mistakes.
It's a celebration. I'm not going to dog on him too much. I said that at the beginning of the episode.
And he continues to dog. Okay.
The caviar with the creme fraiche.
At the very end,
Yeah.
when it all comes together, very pleasant aftertaste.
I think I want to try just caviar and just creme fraiche.
How are you gonna do that? Just like
Yeah, you want to scoop a little bit on the spoon? Nice. No, that's good. That's good.
it's good. I'm gonna do one more.
It's like it's nice, but I don't know. I mean, like sushi's better, pizza's better, ribs are better. Here, clean this off.
Oh, that's a good move. Yeah.
I got my wet towel handy. I got the Shrek towel on the caviar spoon. Careful, you're gonna drip creme fraiche in there. Ugh. All right, let me just get a tiny bit more so I can get a final say. Just caviar, and we can put it back. All right.
Yeah, it's obviously very good.
It's good. It's creamy, kind of like savory Dippin' Dots. It's salty, but not too salty. Got a really great fish flavor. It honestly, it reminds me of it feels like it's like the essence of the sea, you know, like the essence of the river.
I was gonna say it tastes like fresh water. Like it's got that kind of like almost murkiness.
It really does remind me of fishing. What are you thinking? What do you think on a rating for that bad boy?
I mean, flavor wise, it's a 5. But I'm not at buy caviar ever again type of money right now, unless it's like there's an affordable caviar I don't know about.
I don't think if I ever was at that type of income bracket, I would want to order it. It doesn't feel like it's good, but it's like it's not that good.
Nah, it's really good. I really like it. I'm not trying to downplay it. It's
Yeah.
really good.
No,
I
it
get
tastes
why
great.
people eat it,
Yeah.
but I'm not in that tax bracket yet.
You have a stray mustache hair. Boop, 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 boop.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it's still doing the same thing, but okay. So where should we put it? We're gonna put these guys in a 4. Caviar. What do you think?
I think caviar is a 5. I mean, it's really good. It's just really expensive.
I wasn't as
But-
impressed with it as you are. I would probably put it in a 4.
Yeah.
But we can put it in a 5. Why don't we also put it in the fridge?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I think so far with everything we tried, it's like, okay, yeah, it's been tasty, but it's maybe not worth how much it costs. I do want to say real quick, even though this is a celebration, guys, we're also going to celebrate the audience. So I have to give the people what they want. And what the people want is 2 weeks of backlogged snack news. So guys, without further ado, it's time for me to read the snack news. All right. Lay's are bringing back their salted caramel flavored potato chips. Goldfish is collaborating with Peanuts to release limited edition peppermint cocoa flavored grams for the holidays. Polar Seltzers are releasing a limited edition holiday pack with 4 flavors: blood orange cranberry, blackberry snowflake, spiced pear cider, and Dance of the Plum Fairy. Or in other words, plum.
Yeah.
Cup Noodles are releasing new pumpkin pie flavored ramen noodles and new turkey dinner flavored ramen noodles. Chips Ahoy releasing new chewy cookie butter flavored holiday cookies. Dunkin' are releasing little chocolate Santas that are cookie butter cream filled. Pop-Tarts are bringing back frosted chocolate chip cookie dough flavored Pop-Tarts, and they're releasing new protein Pop-Tarts in Slammin' Strawberry flavor, a Boostin' Brown Sugar Cinnamon flavored Pop-Tart, and new Bumpin' Blueberry Protein Pop-Tart, all with 10 grams of protein for some reason. Gotta get our protein from Pop-Tarts. Ghirardelli are releasing their own Ghirardelli are releasing their own Dubai-style chocolate candy. So they're getting on the Dubai chocolate trend. Doritos are releasing new Simply Naked nacho cheese flavor and new Simply Naked Cool Ranch flavor. Cheetos are also releasing new Simply Naked Flaming Hot flavor and new Simply Naked Puffed Cheetos. All four have no artificial dyes. Cheetos will also be releasing new flaming hot dill pickle puffs.
Ooh.
Doritos will be releasing a new Dynamitas flavor that is spicy Cool Ranch. Keebler are releasing new Wicked themed chocolate mint fudge stripe cookies. Just my top hat is getting a little itchy. Dippin' Dots is coming out with a new Dr. Pepper flavored Dippin' Dots. Smart Food releasing a new chocolate caramel flavored kettle corn. Flips are releasing a sugar cookie flavored dipped pretzel. Jones are releasing a new Fallout collaboration, Vault Tech supply pack. There will be 3 flavors, Nuka-Cola Quantum, Nuka-Cola Grape, and Sunset Sarsaparilla. Those will be available at Costco. Twix releasing a new limited edition Holomas bags. Twix releasing new limited edition Holomas bags that will contain Halloween-themed ghoulish green Twix and Christmas-themed snowmen.
Huh.
Snowmen Twix, that is. Kinder will be releasing new Kinder Bueno ice cream in both pints and cones. Also releasing new Nutella ice cream in both pints and cones. Retro Sours, they're releasing a new red apple sour candy, new raspberry flavored sour candy, and a new passion fruit flavored sour candy. Dole are releasing new organic lollipops in 4 flavors, strawberry, orange, banana, and pineapple flavor. Last but not least, Amos, they're releasing new matcha mochi flavored peelable gummies, new excellent caramel pudding flavored egg-shaped peelable gummies, and new hot chili mango flavored peelable gummies. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Amos. Great brand, great snacks.
Friend of the cast.
All right, guys, that's all for the snack news. New snack news every single Monday. All right, moving on to, I believe it's time for, should we do drinks and then dessert, or let's do dessert first.
Okay.
Keep our palates fresh. Speaking of, I am going to clear my palate. So these are the Oreo Thins Cherry Blossom Matcha flavored. Again, only 1,000 made. Very exclusive.
Yeah, these are the, oh man, it's so fancy. Congratulations. Enjoy this exclusive taste of limited edition Oreo Thins Cherry Blossom Matcha cookies.
Now, we can't factor the price into these because even though I had to buy them off eBay, typically these were completely free. You just had to, I believe, pay for shipping, which was, probably less than $10. The box is actually much smaller than the box.
Yeah.
They did a Matryoshka doll, which is a nice little marketing scheme where they send you a nice big box and then you open it and it's an even smaller box. So there's probably 4 Oreos in here. Now, I did open this part of it just to make sure that it wasn't full of rocks because, I ordered it on eBay. You never can be too sure. Would you want to do the honors and open the first sleeve?
Ooh, very pretty packaging with the...
Yeah, the pinks and the greens are really nice.
You can smell the cherry blossom right away. Off rip.
It's
ripping the
it's
package.
not normal Oreos. Something is going right.
This unit not labeled for retail sale. Here you go.
Yep, thank you. I'll take the crushed one. All right, I'm going to eat one as is, and then I want to try the filling. Oreos don't go bad, right? They're not stale, probably.
No, they don't go bad.
All right.
Ooh.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We are one of 1,000 people that have gotten to try this.
On our 100th episode.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
It's very floral
Oh, my.
and fruity from the cherry blossom. Cream time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man.
That tastes great. Ooh,
What?
it's not, the filling is mixed together. It is not split in half.
But look how little there is. Is that all thins?
Well, I think we might be in, scam territory, but that's okay.
God,
All right,
it
I'm
tastes
trying the
good,
cream
though.
on its own.
Mm.
The matcha flavor blends really well and kind of just falls into the background to the very fruity, floral cherry blossom flavor. Honestly, the cream is phenomenal.
These are
That's got to be the best Oreos cream I've had in my life.
It is such a perfect blend of matcha and cherry blossom. These are incredible. These are incredible.
It brings a tear to my eye. This is definitely. I'm glad this is the last food item that we're trying because they saved the best for last, dude. All right, I'm gonna try another one just on its own, just with the whole cookie experience.
Surprisingly, I mean, I'm glad it's thin, an Oreo thin, because that little bit of chocolate does go well with it.
But it would overpower the flavors
If the
it
cookie
wasn't
was a
thin.
full sized, yeah.
I agree. Honestly, I don't even need the cookie. I just want a tube of this, like toothpaste. I just want to empty it into my mouth.
The cream is the best Oreo cream that I've had. It is the best flavor that they have produced.
Oh, one of them's a little bit crumbly. I'll take the crumbly one. Now we can make a double stuffed, baby.
A double stuffed with the
Oreo thin. So this will be just a normal Oreo. Okay, I gotta salvage the cream. This one got all chunked up in shipping.
The cream is
UPS
okay.
guy did a elbow drop.
yeah.
Okay. Take this. Oh God. It's all falling apart. It's okay. I'm doing surgery. They did
can
surgery
save it.
on a grape. I can do surgery on an Oreo. All right, we're gonna do. Wow. Yeah,
You're doing
this
good.
is why even do this as like a promotion, you know?
Yeah, because why did you go through, talking to you, Oreo, why did you go through all this
Mr.
trouble
Oreo.
to create the best flavor
The best Oreo flavor
that you have created?
that
And
no one will ever try.
one of the best. I mean, it pairs so well together, and you perfectly captured both of the flavor profiles.
All right, this is
You
the
get
best I can
that
do.
earthy, slightly bitter matcha that pairs super well with the really sweet floral cherry.
I'm gonna remember this. Wow.
These are
Now this is bougie.
these are so good.
He's gonna do a King Neptune.
These are so good that
SpongeBob.
These are so good that it makes me want to do the obnoxious things where people go higher than their rating. It almost makes me want to put it in its own category.
Yeah.
Because calling it a 5 is somehow not enough of a laurel for it. It is
One of the best things that we've eaten on the podcast, for sure.
for sure. It is absolutely incredible. It's a no-brainer that it's a 5. I almost wanted to call it a 6. I'm not going to be silly. I'm not going to break the rules. But it's incredible. It's perfect.
I mean, you eat something like this and you read about the flavor and it's like cherry blossom matcha. There's no way that that's going to be as incredible as it sounds. And it is. And they nailed it. And they got to make more because I can't just order another box off eBay.
Please make more. Make it anywhere. If you put it anywhere, I'll find it and I'll buy it.
All right. Now, we do have that tiny little string of Surströmming we're going to try. We'll save that for the end so it doesn't pollute our palates for what's coming up, which is the Doritos vodka. Now, we are going to be making mixed drinks, but
I think we should try
we'll
it.
try
on
it raw
its own
first. Yeah, you want to pour some in the sniffler?
Yeah.
I'm going to clear my palate.
I had to pull out the Glencairn for this one, for those of us that enjoy a scotch or a nice whiskey. Okay, I'm not going to smell the bottle. I'm going to wait until...
It's in the glass.
Yeah.
You can swirl it around.
Exactly. I'm going to go
Okay.
here for you.
That looks like, yeah, that's a good amount.
Because this
All
is
right.
just enough to get the smell and the flavor profile.
Empirical brand Doritos vodka. Doritos Spirit.
Okay, primarily smells of alcohol.
It just smells like alcohol to me. Woo!
We might have to sip it first and then get acclimated and then smell.
Yeah? Is that how it works? I don't drink vodka. The color is just completely clear.
It is completely clear. All
Should
of
I
the colors
do-
coming from that very beautiful Doritos label.
Should I do chaser with water? Isn't that supposed to enhance the
It can.
Or is that just for whiskey?
Usually it's for whiskey. If you
All
take
right,
a sip
I'm
of
just
water,
going right in, and I'm not going to do the shot thing that you usually do when you take a shot and you try to pretend like you don't taste it for a second, where you're like,
yeah.
I'm going to try to taste it. Okay. Let me clear my palate one more time.
Yeah, can I get one of those actually? Yeah, a little jar sip of the moonshine that you have.
I got to wash the taste of heaven out of my mouth so I can invite the devil in. All right.
A dream of heaven and a nightmare.
All right. Cheers.
Just kidding.
To 100 episodes.
I smell the Doritos.
It's coming. Yeah. The initial like burn of the alcohol is like,
It's burning
it's
off.
like when you let wine breathe.
It smells like Doritos.
Yeah, it does. And that kind of bums me out a little bit. But we got it for free. So here comes the best rating I've ever given anything. All right. Here we go.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. It doesn't taste particularly cheesy to me.
It tastes more like
It
the
tastes
corn
like-
chip.
Yeah, it tastes like corn. It tastes like corn chip.
Very savory aftertaste.
Super
Very
savory. It stays on your tongue.
It tastes like a Dorito. I mean, it's like salty. It's
You definitely get that alcohol
Yeah,
wash.
That's what I was fighting there a second. That's why I was.
You know, I thought it was going to be cheesier, and I thought that was going to make me a little bit more grossed out. But it just tastes like a mostly like corn tortilla chip to me. But now it's time to see how it holds up in the mixed drink, baby. All right, guys, we're back. No mixed drinks yet. Gabe wants to try the liquors on their own, the non-Doritos vodka,
Just a tiny sip. You know, just a tiny
so that
sip.
we are 100% drunk by the time we're actually drinking the mixed drink.
That's right, baby. So this is Ayuk Celebrates Pasilla Mix, a smoked chili from Oaxaca, Mexico. The landscape of the Sierra Norte Mountains framed with Danish heritage grains. I had a sip of that Doritos. I'm geeked on excitement, fellas.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
A little bit. What is this?
It smells like straight dried peppers.
Really? Wow, it smells very peppery. Is it supposed to be spicy?
I'm honestly not sure.
Oh, is it not yellow? Why
I
does
think it is. Yeah, it's just slightly yellow.
in high concentration?
Yeah.
All right, so this is Ayuk. This is an empirical original. This is their own thing. It's very, very peppery. All right.
Cheers.
Wow. Woo.
It's very smoky.
Yeah. It's very peppery.
It reminds me of like almost like a peated scotch.
That's a really strange. That's a very strange flavor. That is not what I was expecting. Wow. It's like a roasted pepper. It's like you eat a roasted pepper.
It's unlike anything I've ever had before.
Reminds me of like a Chipotle or something.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. I really
Woo.
like it. It's not like anything I've had. It's very complex, very smoky.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what it tastes like in a cocktail.
Yeah. Should we try the other one?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm not a straight liquor guy, you know?
Yeah, but how often are we sent free bottles of liquor, baby?
It's happened once. All right, this is cilantro, which, man, if you don't like the taste of just vodka,
It just smells like straight cilantro.
let me smell it. Let me smell it. Yeah, it does. It smells like cilantro water,
Which
and I like cilantro. Yeah, just a thimble.
I just want to give us a whisper, just to give us an idea.
I'm hoping. I am a fan of gin, so. Wow. Wow. Is that soap? No, I'm not a cilantro soap guy. That tastes like cilantro. It does not taste like gin.
Oh, it's actually it's smoother than I thought it was gonna be. Is it kind of sweet?
I don't know, man. I'm not built for this.
It's really fun.
I got one eye that's starting to go.
Yeah, it's like bad moonshine.
Yeah. Whoa. All right, let's put them in a mixed drink, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right, so why don't you tell the folks at home what are in both of these mixed drinks?
So these are cocktails that I got from Empirical's website. So this one on the left is their margarita that is made with. It has their cilantro liqueur, the ayuk. It has some agave syrup, some lime juice, and a little bit of Cointreau went in there.
What is Cointreau?
Cointreau is like fancy triple sec.
Okay.
It's an orange liqueur. And then over here, we've got the Doritos Loco, or not the Locos, but the Doritos. They call it a Mary Mary. It's a Doritos Bloody Mary. So that has Doritos, Spirit. It has some tequila, tomato juice, and then it's got some celery salt, some black pepper, and then some cayenne. And I've garnished it with a barbecue Dorito, a Cool Ranch Dorito, and a flaming hot Dorito.
Yes, sir. All right, let's try the margarita first. Thank you again to Empirical. We're now going to try your liquor as it was intended and not just straight. So we're giving it we're giving it a real review.
Exactly. And thank you again, like Evan said.
Ooh. I like that margarita. That's smooth. That tastes good, dude.
Ooh. Surprisingly, the sweetness pairs really well with the smoky savoriness of the ayuk.
And I would say too, the sweetness pairs pretty well with the cilantro.
Yeah, this is a nice cocktail.
It's not, there's no bite to it at all. It's a really good balance. It's not too sweet and it doesn't taste harsh. It's very tasty. Moving on, would you like to do the honors of the Bloody Mary?
Sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a sip of this Bloody Mary and then I'm probably going to take a little nibble of a Dorito.
Okay.
Oh, okay. See if I can. Yeah, now that we don't need it for the.
All right. Cheers to 100 episodes.
Cheers and thank you. This one's a little boozier.
That Doritos vodka is taking me to Dorito land, man. Wow.
Here, get a chip in you.
That tastes like Doritos. All right.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. How's it go with the three Dorito pairing?
You know what? Doritos are so tasty, man.
Yeah. This one's pretty boozy, but if you pair it with Doritos, I think it's fun.
You should have done. We should crush up some Doritos and put it around the rim. Yeah, I definitely like it in a savory mixed drink like that. Not bad at all.
No.
All the people even trying it on its own. I have seen a couple reactions. The way that I heard about this Doritos vodka, I've seen a couple people reacting to it, and it's always just and it's like, if you don't like liquor on your own, on its own, then yeah, of course you're gonna have that reaction anyways. But even when I tried it by itself, I was like, yeah, it's all right, And in a mixed drink, it's like actually pretty tasty.
If you're making a savory mixed drink, but wait a minute.
Cheers.
We'll take one more drink of this, and then I've got one more cocktail for you.
Okay, is it perhaps gamer time?
Yeah, I think it's gamer time.
No, we could do Doritos around the rim.
You're right. Okay, I'll be right back.
All right, guys, we're back with the gamer cocktail. We have Doritos vodka mixed with Mountain Dew with some Doritos around the rim.
Cheers, man.
Don't mind if I do. It's aight.
It just tastes like boozy Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
The cheese doesn't really come through, but it's fun with the Doritos rim and the Doritos.
Well, it's been a great episode 100. I think that we've tried everything we wanted to try. We had the Gamer Mountain Dew with the Doritos vodka. We had the delicious Oreo thins. We had the really nice but a little expensive and definitely not filled all the way full potato chips. And then we also had the caviar. My first time trying caviar. Definitely, wouldn't recommend spending that much money, but if you can find a much cheaper caviar alternative. And all these delicious mixed drinks. It's been such a celebration. What is that over there?
You almost forgot, didn't you, sir?
The remnants of the Surströmming. What we could pull out of the only solid in the can that wasn't bone.
It was the only thing that wasn't bone. It might be fin, it might be entrails, but we are going to eat it.
This is the only edible piece of Surströmming that we could salvage. Yeah, it still smells, even that tiny little piece. All right. Do you want to pull it out? Half for me, half for you. Well, we don't have to air out the bag completely. I do live here after all. Wait. Hold on. You want to take an up close picture? Is that yours or mine?
It's the only piece.
Does it break in half?
I probably will just have to take a bite.
This is something we were handling with gloves, and now I'm going to put it in my mouth.
I'm trying to break it in half real quick. Sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry for the dead air, folks.
I'm counting on you to get an up close picture so they can. I mean, this looks like something that, your cat might throw up. And in fact, if I fed this to my cat, he probably would throw it up. He probably would reject it.
It does not want to break up. It's very stringy.
Well, I'm not going to Lady and Tramp that. What do we want to do? Scissors? You want to get?
Oh, that's a good idea.
I have scissors in the kitchen.
I will grab the scissors. I'm just getting a real quick up close photo.
Looks like a parasite
of what we're eating here, of what was left for us.
If you had parasites, this would probably kill them. Yeah. So we are now divvying up some probably rotten fish intestine. Wonderful.
Go.
Okay, let me get a bit of a smell. Woo, it smells very like cheesy. It smells a little bit like poop from an unidentified species. Again, ours is way too fermented. There was no meat left. So this isn't even, it's not only not the recommended way to eat this, but it is not the recommended consistency. It's normally supposed to be like fish.
And I was talking about earlier too.
This is going to ruin my breath.
Hopefully, Evan still agrees. But if anybody knows a better way of getting surströmming that we would 100% get actual fillets, we would try it again
and not get scammed out of $50.
Yeah, exactly. Right. It's just that we got burned, and so we're not going to go through that cellar again.
This has to go somewhere because it's going to stink up my kitchen.
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
Cheers, man, to 100 episodes.
Cheers to 100 episodes, man. Okay.
Very strong. Salty.
It's not as bad as it smells.
No.
It's very salty. Very fishy.
Yeah.
It's still not good.
It's pungent.
Mm-hmm. I was able to swallow it. But also, it's like the smallest morsel.
It's true what they say. It smells a lot worse than it tastes. I mean, this isn't even a true experience, but this is my review of what I'm working with. Man, that is going to make my breath just absolutely rancid.
Yeah,
I would like to try the real thing. I would definitely like to try the real thing. I just right into the trash with that.
Yeah.
And I will be washing this down with some Doritos vodka and Mountain Dew. Ha! Woo!
Kill the bacteria. It's gonna kill whatever's on there.
I'm glad that we were able to find at least some solid in that can, so we can get an idea of what that is, of what it tastes like. Even though it's not the full experience, I'm glad that we were able to have any experience out of it. But don't think for a second that I'm not going to be issuing a chargeback with my bank to get that money back for that can.
Yeah, you think you got us, but we're gonna get our.
We'll see who gets who in the end, guys. Thank you so much for joining us for episode 100 of the podcast, and I want to thank everybody who has been supporting us. There was a time when we were making this, and we weren't getting and we weren't getting anybody to listen or to watch, except for close family and friends who we're so thankful for.
Thank you.
And now we're over 18,000 followers on TikTok. We're coming up close to 1,000 followers on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been such a crazy ride. We've tried so many snacks, and I wouldn't trade that time for anything in the world. It's been awesome. It's been such a great learning experience. Just learning how to do this thing. And it's been a great ride, and episode 100, a celebration of the podcast, a celebration of the of you, the listeners, and the viewers as well. And hopefully you guys have been entertained. And we're going to keep providing you with the snack news. We're going to keep reviewing the new snacks that come out and keep telling you what is and what is not worth your money. And that's the overall goal of the Super Tasters, is to, with in a world where everything is getting more and more expensive, and snacks can cost upwards of $7 for a bag of chips. And as you saw with our $50 can of chips, it is most of the time not even all the way full. So we want to give you guys accurate and unbiased reviews and let you know what snacks are actually worth your time and money. And starting with the Empirical Doritos vodka, the best thing that my lips have ever touched. I love it. Thank you so much to Empirical for sending us all of this delicious liquor, because your boy's got a Halloween party coming up, and we're going to be getting crunk on chip drink.
Thank you to Empirical. They weren't in this episode, but thank you again to Wonderful, who has partnered with us
Friend
in the
of the
past.
show.
Friend of the show. Thank you to everybody that comments. Thank you everybody for liking things, for sharing things.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, and thank you for supporting us. And I'm excited to see, where we're going to be at next year and around this time. I do want to say a very quick special thank you also to our patrons, our Patreon supporters over on patreon.com/supertasterspodcast, which is only $5 a month if you would like to support us. Thank you to KG Ma, Tape Master Lesprit, clearly awesome. Thank you to the Pickler. Thank you to Yarbs, Unicycler, Dillian Pickle Spear. Thank you to Lisa, and thank you to Rose, and thank you to you guys for listening. You've been listening to the Super Tasters Podcast. I've been your host, Evan.
I've been your host, Gabe.
And guys, as always, remember to treat yourself to some stinky, rotten fish. And make sure to get your money back if you get scammed. And get things for free. Got 'em. That's all there is to it. Happy episode 100. And happy episode 100 to my wife, who will come home and smell Doritos and fermented fish on my breath.
And happy episode 100 to my girlfriend, who told me when I told her that we will be trying Surströmming that I cannot kiss her for 24 hours. I have the receipts. She texted this to me.
Yeah, that was funny. I agree. I'm drunk off the Doritos.
Yeah, I'm a little buzzed.